Hey, Huffley, how you going? I'm alright, man. Oh, I'm up on a weird time today. Hi, hey, yeah, I'm just on a weird schedule. So I thought I'll do a quick live while I'm noodling around, take some questions. All the rest of it. So I'm taking lessons right now. If people want the basics of stuff, it's a good time to grab me about. How's the gig with the country band going? Yeah, really good, man. I went up and did a video shoot with them on Monday. I've got some footage from that. I've got to upload, and just talking about being in a band. I got less footage than I hoped I would, but it's kind of the way it goes sometimes. It's the realistic scenario too, like being in a band. You want to sit there and record content for the internet and be like, oh yeah, this is what I do. But the reality of it is you don't have as much time as you think you do, you know? So I have to kind of do like a little bit probably in here because I'll be here for a week or two. But the country band's going good. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we got that. We did these video shoots and whatnot. So we could go to this festival up north in Australia, and then we need to practice for being in the studio. We're about to hit the studio for my boss because he wants to record some new songs. So that's fine. And he's asked me to play bass for that. So I'll be doing that. Which is fine. They're not hard songs, but... I do like the songs though. Let's go to the other pickup. Is that like instead that you'll be with them for more than likely? More than likely. It doesn't affect anything to do with my endorsements with Bartolini or anything like that. All the rest of it. Can I request a song? Maybe. Maybe. What's the song? I might be able to grab my other phone if people want to start requesting songs. I might be able to do that. Can't grab my laptop, but I can grab one of my other phones, my non-business phone. Like, I'm on my business phone at the moment. Do the chromatic. That's a really cool looking bass. I assume the hardest thing to do is gigging music and getting good solid gigs for a while. Yeah, I'll dive into that in a sec. That's a good question. Oh, a good statement. Yeah, it's an Ibanez SR... What is it? SR65EX. If you go to my channel, Silver Phoenix, there's a whole thing. It's like a tour of all my stuff. Feel good? There you go. All right, so I assume the hardest thing to do as a gigging musician is getting good solid gigs for a while. Yeah, so yes and no. It is what you make of it. So when you have... The best way to do it is to have a solid line of cover songs, like 4 hours worth, 3 hours worth. You're very welcome, Judy. And you play off that, add some originals in, all the rest of it, and you use the regular night-to-night gigs as your source of income, and then you also put in that, like the rest of it, and you play festivals as the rest of it, as the like the passion kind of side. But there's nothing wrong with doing cover bands. Like, a lot of people say to me, oh, I really want to be a professional musician. It's like, well, join a cover band. You can easily earn a living doing that. And they go, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to write my own music. It's like, well, why don't you 3 nights of the week, 4 nights of the week, play, why don't you do that 3-4 nights of the week, or move to somewhere where you can do that 3-4 nights of the week, and then slowly integrate covers into it, originals into it, Top 3 songs on bass. Floods by Pantera, which is something I covered. It's not usually on bass. Just want to do like that. that's something by Intervals. And what was the other one? There was another one I liked playing the other day. Oh, Deantown. By Wolfpack. Chris Williamson. Who's Chris Williamson? Who's that? Cover bands can be fun if they play the music. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, I don't really get the problem with cover bands. I think it's mainly because people think it's bad to be unoriginal. Yeah, and I think this is the thing. People look at it the wrong way. They don't look at it in the perspective of, oh, this is going to be my job. Because it's a job. How do you feel about teenage bands? What do you mean? Like, give me an example. Not sure what you mean, sorry. True Blood. What do you mean, True Blood? That bass looks awesome. Hey man, it's an Ibanez SR iron label. Favorite bass line. You know what? Psycho Killer or whatever it is by In Bloom. That's pretty cool. Or it's pretty cool too. Ain't Like That by Alice in Chains. Favorite interval chords on bass. You know what? There's a lot of things I do like. People underestimate how much you can do with just like the majors and the minors. You can add some tonality to it, but I think it's very underestimated when it comes to being a bass player. Like we're only on doing 2 shapes. What country are you from? I'm Australian, mate. Yeah, that sounds like water. Water? Is that a compliment? But yeah, there's a lot of shapes that you can do. Oh, I'm from the Philippines. Philippines? I can't speak today. Well, hello from Australia, mate. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. There was a thing I wrote ages ago. I'll show you this. This reminds me of wrong way, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Add power 9 chord. Really old. Alright, so I did this. This is going to be on my EP that's coming up. I've got to record, I've got to release it. How many basses do I own? 3. I've only got 1 at this location though. Bit too much reverb. That's okay. But this reminds me of water. Someone said that before. That always reminds me of water. Clean it up a bit. That reminds me of water a lot. I'm not sure why. I think it's the intervals, like when I was growing up, the kind of early video games I was influenced by were like Legend of Zelda, but only the ones on like Game Boy, Super Smash Bros. I love that. Yeah, dude, I liked it with distortion. It started off clean. I just decided to add it one day with distortion. So the one that's getting released won't have distortion on it. So you got 2 EPs. Well, there's 3 EPs this year, hopefully coming out from me. One of them is an ambient one, which will have that, and also the distorted one will also have that on there. It's the distorted one's just going to be a collection of the quick clips I've got on here. There's a technique I've been playing around with, and I haven't shown this publicly yet because I'm not too sure if I can do anything with it. What's your favourite music genre to listen to? I don't listen to too much music, but I would say the bands I listen to the most at the moment, always the 1975, that's my favourite band, but the band that I'm listening to at the moment is called Shady Nasty. Work and wait. Yeah, there's this technique I've been playing around with lately, which is like an open coming to a hammer on, like a hammer on harmonic. So if I'm playing it in context, and then you get to say this note, like it's very weird. It's very hard. But I would like to explore that a bit more. All these weird techniques. Let's turn that up a bit more here. Interesting tonality to it anyway. How'd I come up with weird ways to play bass? I think when I think about stuff, so there's these things about everything in life, not just bass, right? Not just bass, my friend. But when we tend to view life through the lens of what something is, we kind of like get rid of all possibilities, right? So when we look at bass, you can do whatever you want in this, but we tend to just go, you know what I mean? We tend to just think about the way we play is the way we play, where it's not true at all. You can do whatever you want. If I wanted to go, I can do that if I want. And people do the slapping thing, but you know what I mean? Slap, I can do slap for you. Hang on, mate. Roll it back. Bit sloppy, but don't think I've slapped too much tonight. There. Very sloppy slapping tonight, I'm sorry, but that's alright. Not really warmed up for it. I've just been talking about chords and whatnot, basically. plays. Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, we don't have development without thinking outside the box a bit. But I'll never use most of what I play, you know, I'm in a country band. That's where. Have you played any shoegaze for any bands? That's an interesting comment. No. The answer's no. Have I played any for any bands? No. However, I've been thinking in the next few weeks, potentially, I'm going to do a project or a kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, experiment might be the word. I'm going to do an experiment where I want to see if I can make a song, which is going to be pretty shoegazy kind of thing. Can I make a song and put it on Spotify and TikTok and just start a clean band? It's just going to be me. I'll do the singing. I'll do everything. And I'll see if I can get any form of results in the span of like a week. You know, once it's released. Like I'll do all the TikTok stuff, all the rest of it, you know, because I'm quiet. I could probably do a shoegaze song on the spot. You know what I mean? Maybe. Yeah, something different. I just want to play around a bit. Oh, that's a bit shoegazy. Got a bit of... Yeah, I'll turn the reverb up. What's Commonwealth? But yeah, I do the vocals for it and everything if I go ahead with the idea. I've never heard them. Are they shoegaze or what are they? What's a good song by him? Because it's easy to make melodies for that. I didn't do, Hoffler, I didn't do any work for it. I'm just going to create it, just on a whim. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Just... how quickly could I make a shoegaze EP/single in the span of a month? And see, like, promoting it not on these platforms, but start a fresh platform and see how long it would take. I've done vocals for an old kind of punk emo band when I was like 23, so nearly 10 years ago now. That's out there somewhere. You can find that if you look hard enough, I'm sure. But... It got uploaded onto Spotify earlier last year, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, I did vocals for that. That's out there somewhere. We didn't get very far. We had all the music recorded, had an EP recorded, all the rest of it, but didn't end up releasing it. So the guitarist contacted me and said, "Hey, is it okay if I put this on Spotify just so I can listen to it?" I said, "Yeah. If you want to have me screaming on Spotify, you can do that." And now it's got 0 monthly listeners because we never did anything. Yeah, I will, what's it called? Reckless by Commonwealth. I'll have a look later. Will you announce the name of the experiment? Yeah, I'll do it on here, and I'll document it. I'll record everything, I'll document it. I won't actually put the name associated with me on here until it's finished. I'll just kind of do a diary of it. I'll just do it for fun, nothing serious. Yeah, I'm only doing a quick live stream now. I'm waiting on a call from someone. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll probably end the live stream now. Maybe? Not sure. Actually, I might. I've got to edit a video. You start by playing guitar. Do you think it gave you a small understanding of bass once you started bass? No, not really. Oh, yes, in terms of like note location. So when I started playing guitar, I always had part of me that didn't enjoy guitar. Issues. Oh, yeah, dude. Issues was fantastic. Are they still around? Maybe. I don't know. But I used to listen to them all the time. Yeah, there was part of me that wasn't satisfied with guitar because I don't know what it was. I always focused on being a lead guitarist, but it wasn't because I focused on, oh, I'm gonna shred. I just liked playing single notes. I never enjoyed, never enjoyed that. I only liked, the whole, which I didn't learn that on guitar. Fair enough that they shut it down. Then. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of things like dexterity and that came from guitar, but in terms of an instrument, there was always like a slight disdain. And then I played bass once, and not only did I enjoy it more, I was way better at it for numerous reasons. And I think the other thing too is, whilst guitar is its own instrument, that the techniques that apply on bass and the role of bass fit me better. Because I liked the whole pushing an instrument to its limits, you know what I mean? And that kind of really interested me. But I didn't like the chords of guitar in terms of tonality. And I've always preferred the tonality of something that's tuned lower. But I didn't like guitar, so I was in this position where I was asked to play bass. I was like, oh, I'm way better at bass. Why on earth would I play guitar when I'm naturally inclined better at bass? And I don't get sick of playing bass. I always used to get sick of playing guitar. I really got fed up with playing guitar. I went through waves where I wouldn't play it for a year, maybe 6 months at a time kind of thing, or wouldn't look at it, wouldn't pick it up. Whereas with bass, I've always been very consistent. I really enjoy it. Try guitar one more time. Keep playing bass. I have tried baritone guitars, and it's not that I didn't like them. It's that it just didn't gel with me. I used to work in a guitar shop, so I got to play tons of guitars. It just never gelled with me. Yeah, I'm not big on 7 strings. I don't mind 8s. If I had to have a compromise, it'd be an 8. Anyway, that's just a quick live stream for the evening. I'm going to make a few calls, but thanks for joining. I'll probably do one tomorrow. I'll do a proper one tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it in the morning or the night, though. Maybe the afternoon. Not sure, but I'll do a proper one. I'll probably do like a little workshop on Slap or something like that, because I'm going to do a Slap video. It's going to be released tomorrow, I think. It's been edited, I just haven't done it. Anyway, have a lovely night. Thanks for jumping in and having a quick talk.